So here is the point. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. That's the challenge. And of course, the other side is also true. Unless you change how you are, you will always have what you've got. Now, I have found from my personal experience that whatever you achieve cannot far exceed your level of self-improvement. Sometimes, a great height might be achieved through a lucky jump, but unless you develop yourself up to where it will soon come back to where you are. That is the challenge. That is why Jim Rohn once said, the major question to ask yourself is not what are you getting? The major question to ask yourself is, what are you becoming? Because true happiness is not contained in what you get. True happiness is contained in what you become. So how do we improve ourselves deliberately to become more and be fulfilled and be happy in life? Now, one way to do this is to transform your existing business experiences and ideas into a profitable online coaching business. I am Mike Honda. Welcome to Once Upon a Coach Online Part 2. Like I said last week, there are 3 keys to ensuring that you are building an online coaching business that is profitable and thriving. And if you are an employed professional, to help protect you against the vulnerability of your 9-to-5 jobs. Again, here are the 3 keys. The first key is the right course idea. The second key is the right audience. And the final key is the right price. The first key is how you make sure you have the right course idea. Basically, this means having a course idea that doesn't just resonate with you, but whispers to the heart of your ideal clients. We brought all that to you last week. Today, we are going to be talking about the second key, the right audience. So let's dive in. One of the high-level shifts I've seen in scaling your business online in the past couple of years is that growing your audience list is becoming more and more sophisticated. In the 2000s and early 2010s, stories abound about content just going viral. But to be your ideal audience today, you have to be really strategic about it. You have to be strategic about how you put your content in front of people. And in this presentation, I'm going to share with you some interesting ideas. Number one, know your niche. Like I said, as I was starting out, I saw that most online teachers were scripted. While it was okay to share mere content and knowledge to the mass of people, it was certainly not okay if you want to create the kind of learning experiences that experienced professionals are clamoring for. The kind that will help you to leverage your business experience and establish your brand expertise online. As an experienced professional, I saw all that firsthand. Weak appreciation of the kind of learning opportunities that will make real impact for the experienced professional, plus frustrations of having to take several mini courses to piece all the stuff about business coaching online together. For instance, I started an online course on how to create your first online course. Sure, this provided me with good skills to create my online course content, but it didn't provide me with the full picture, so I couldn't start my coaching business online right away. To be sure, I had no website, not to talk about publishing and promoting my unique selling points on my website, a key element for running a thriving coaching business online. So I took another course to help me establish my business presence and location firmly online, including building and maintaining a tutorial website. Then I needed an online school to deliver my online coaching course to my audience where they can access it and is protected. So I took another course yet again, and so on and so forth. Part of the problem is this. Many coaches do not specialize in a niche market. They want everyone to buy from them. So in the same class, you might have a younger IT service student who already has a website, but do not have business experience or people management skills. At the other spectrum, you have experienced professionals with solid business experience to share with eager learners online, but have zero techie skills. I went through all that back and forth like a roller coaster, and it wasn't fun at all. That's why I don't want for you to go through all that trouble. So I took all the courses I attended, pieced them all together, then took some time to look at the experienced professional's niche, being one myself, and decided to specialize there. And that's how we created Epoch, an all-in-one coaching program for experienced professionals to help you break into the online coaching business step by step that breaks the cycle of jumping from one mini course to another. Yes, the decision to specialize eliminated the percentage of the market but it also gave us a niche to capitalize on. So, the first step in building your audience is know your niche. This means becoming a specialist. The thinking that everyone will buy from you is a losing proposition. You cannot be all things to all people. That's point one. Create a niche and become a specialist. Point two, your audience pain point. Here, the thing is to find your audience pain points. For example, you have probably heard the saying, oh, they could sell ice to an Eskimo. By this, it is meant that the seller is great at sales. No. The basic truth is this. You don't really have to sell ice to an Eskimo because they don't really want or need it. But if you could take that same ice to someone who is trekking through the desert, that is certainly something they need and will be willing to pay for. That's why it is so important you find your audience pain points. So make sure that whatever course you create, that you are selling it to someone who wants it and has the willingness to pay for it. Back to my experienced professional example. Scripted content won't work for them. They want you to share real life experiences so they can relate with their existing business ideas and experiences. They want a total picture of the online coaching business, not bits and aspects, so they can actually see for themselves where to pitch in to leverage their brand expertise the smart way. They want learning experiences delivered in a well thought out, step-by-step, repeatable process, so they can go through the steps over and over again at their spare times as they launch out. And with the kind of social society we live in today, everything seems urgent. They don't want you to waste much of their time. And that's all the pain points we took on board in creating our Epoch course. It is a proven system that takes you from an experienced professional to your own online coaching business from scratch to launch, step by step, in 100 days flat. It's all about knowing what they want and giving it back to them. And that's why finding your audience pain point is very important. Now that's point two. Now to point three. Provide valuable content. Now that you have an understanding of your audience needs, the next thing is to provide them with valuable content in a way that speaks to what they want. By this, you can write articles, blogs, post on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, or on LinkedIn to help teach people, solve their problems, or even entertain them. Remember, it's all about knowing what your audience wants and giving it to them. So that's how you attract new audience while keeping your existing audience engaged. Point four, write consistently. Writing consistently boosts your awareness as a brand expert. It also helps you to share your unique selling points as an online coach to your ideal clients. The audience who like what you are saying and what you are about will keep coming back to your page and staying for more of your content. But if you don't blog often, or you blog with no particular pattern, you may in fact be losing some of your existing audience rather than growing them. Here is the major point for your note. Whatever you do not use, you lose. In the words of Louis Buscaglia, your talent is God's gift to you. What you do with it is your gift back to God. Remember the parable of the talents? In there, the master had 3 servants. One day he said to them, I'm going on a journey. Take these talents and use them. When I come back, we shall look at the books and see how you've done. He then distributed the talents among the 3 servants. 5 talents, 2 talents, and 1 talent respectively. When he came back, he reviewed the books. The first servant doubled his from 5 to 10. The second servant also doubled his from 2 to 4 talents. And the master said to them, well done. Then the third servant said, I carefully wrapped the talent you gave to me and dug a hole and buried it. I did not lose it. Here it is. According to the ancient story, the master took away the 1 talent from him and gave it to the first servant. Now, one might say, this first servant already has 10. He ought to be more even. Remember, we were not asked to like it. But this one I will ask you to learn. Whatever you do not employ, you forfeit. Whatever you do not use, you lose. It's a law. So here is a key takeaway for this point. Starting right now, let us take a new inventory of ourselves, of our talents, our gifts, and faith, and begin to put them to use. Otherwise, we lose. That's the point about writing consistently. Point 5, sharing content. Serving as your unpaid online marketer 24/7. Your website is a powerful way to share your content and the work you are doing with people around the world. You can also share via social media and ask others to help you share so you can get your content in front of more people. And if you think someone else's content will be valuable to your audience, you can share it with your readers as well. By this, more people will start to stick around to hear what you have to say and what you have to share, and your audience will continue to grow. By the way, if you like this content I'm sharing now, feel free to share it with my compliment. Point 6. Nurture your existing audience, no matter the size. With so many transactions happening online today, it is easy to ignore your current audience comments. Yet, they are the most likely to offer you real, useful feedback. Suppose they take their concerns about your service to the social media. Won't this be bad for your business? You should take the time to nurture your existing audience. It will help keep them loyal. Provide information that they can show to their friends while attracting more people to your community. Point 7, promote to the right audience. This is the final point I have for you. Now, in a rush to grow their audience, many new online coaches often offer freebies, but many end up with thousands of entrants, with only a few having interest in the online course they are creating. One way to solve this is to promote your content in publications where your ideal clients peg. Another thing, Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, among others, are great in placing your content where your ideal clients will actually see it and engage with it in their fields. Again, jot this down for your note. Building your audience is not just about having a huge audience. It is about having the right audience. Lastly, about the scholarship I promised you. And this is a special day, and you can celebrate this month of love with a scholarship into our Epoch course valued at over 495,000 naira. Epoch means from experienced professional to your online coaching business. It is a proven program that helps you set up your online coaching business in your field of expertise from scratch to launch, step by step in 100 days flat, even if you have zero tech skills. Now to close, here is how to enter. Number 1, check out the scholarship giveaway announcement on my Facebook page at Myconda Official. Number 2, in the section, tell us about what you like to teach online. Then click the link to get to the Win a Scholarship platform, and then enter to win. Number 3, when you click to enter, you will get a link which you can share with friends, colleagues, and family members. And you can share this on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook Messenger, email, WhatsApp, and SMS. Now here is the kicker. Every time a friend enters through your link, you will get 3 extra entries. Now the person with the highest number of entries will win the contest. This Epoch scholarship, like I said, is valued at $1,366, which is about 495,000 naira. The contest starts 14th of February and ends on the 29th of February by 11:59 p.m. Again, this is a chance to celebrate this month of love with a scholarship from us. As we close, there's only one thing better than the truth. That's the whole truth. As we start this 2020, let's be doers of the word, not just hearers of the word. This is the time for you to show up. This is the time for you to stand up for your dream. This is the time for you to stand up for your self-improvement. I can't wait to see you coach online before long. Now, that is the whole truth.